It seems like another day, another round of Labour MPs being called out for misleading the public in the Commons. Today we have an MP being grilled by a presenter as she repeats the same old talking points after being caught in a lie. Have a watch as we break it down, react to the exchange, and also cover the latest headlines from across the country. But before we dive in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Have watch.
What we decided was that the kind of compensation that the Parliamentary Ombudsman was proposing, which would have amounted to £10 billion, was not proportionate to their findings in that particular instance. Of course, the real challenge that many of the WASPy women and where the WASPy campaign really came from was George Osborne's decision in 2011 to massively accelerate.
Before we dump on the Tories,
and the Ombudsman wasn't looking at that. Look, I'm just saying that the Ombudsman wasn't looking at that particular issue. That's already been looked at.
You are in government now. You are in government now. You put your name when you're in opposition to a Commons motion supporting this campaign. Many of your colleagues were out on the demos supporting them. You knew what the numbers were. Why didn't you tell the women at that point that you weren't going to be able to find the £10 billion?
Well, of course, this report was actually published in March this year, just before the general election. We didn't have a commitment in our manifesto.
But you knew what the scale of it
at all, or in this report. Well, look, as I say, I was an MP, and actually I wasn't an MP, but I was working in Parliament in 2011 when George Osborne made this big decision to really accelerate bringing forward the pension age for women, which is what really gave rise to this whole campaign. And the Labour Party in Parliament at that time, we put down amendments. We opposed that at the time. That issue was looked at separately.
You went against George Osborne's equalising the pension age at all.
We thought that we absolutely raised concerns at that time about bringing that forward so quickly, and obviously that was the thing that caused the campaign, if you like, and the sense of injustice. What we were having to look at
what the problem
today
here
as a government. No, hang on a minute.
Okay, carry on.
Government today, what we were having to look at was this particular report that was looking at whether there was sufficient communication back in 2004, and we accepted that. That's why we apologise.
What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. The Parliamentary Ombudsman proposed a £10 billion payout, but many felt it was disproportionate to the findings. The real issue stemmed from George Osborne's 2011 decision to accelerate the pension age increase for women, sparking the campaign. While Labour MPs supported it in opposition, they didn't promise the £10 billion during the election and failed to inform women about the funding challenges. The Ombudsman's report highlighted poor communication in 2004, which Labour accepted and apologized for. In other news, pensioners are facing delays of over 100 days for their winter fuel payments. If you think this video has informed you, please make sure to like and subscribe. Take care. Goodbye.